Everyone is constantly talking about the jobs AI is going to replace, right? But almost nobody is talking about the jobs AI absolutely cannot touch. With all the massive layoff fears, ChatGPT writing code, and AI agents automating our daily workflows, it's super easy to feel like human work is just about to become obsolete. But welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a totally different approach. We're looking directly at the data to show you the careers that are actually going to survive and thrive in the coming decades. Will your job still exist in 2035? It's literally the question keeping millions of people awake at night. Now, while research from places like McKinsey warns that up to 30% of routine tasks could be automated by 2030, this doesn't mean your entire job is just vanishing into thin air. Algorithms are definitely coming for repetitive information work, but there are specific careers and distinctly human skills that machines simply can't handle. Let's see how this builds into a solid framework for your future. Okay, let's dive into this AI reality check. The safest jobs out there rely on what we call the 4 pillars: high human trust and emotional depth, physical presence in complex environments, open-ended creativity, and complex moral judgment. Whether it's reading a room, navigating a physically chaotic environment, or making a tough ethical call, these are the domains where AI completely falls flat. In fact, the World Economic Forum actually projects 170 million new jobs will be created by 2030. The real trick here is making sure you're positioned in a role supported by these uniquely human pillars. The crucial point here is summed up perfectly by BlackRock's Larry Fink. He says AI is restructuring, not eliminating jobs. We're stepping into an era of human-machine collaboration. It's a super optimistic but highly realistic way to view the future. With that grounded perspective in mind, let's jump straight into our countdown of the top 10 careers most resistant to automation. And we're starting with a massive, rapidly growing sector. Kicking off our countdown at number 10, we have the skilled trades. We're talking about electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and specialized technicians. And this perfectly illustrates why skilled trades are virtually AI-proof. Think about it. 90% of this work requires on-the-spot diagnosis, immense physical dexterity, and navigating completely unpredictable environments. Imagine a robot crawling under a flooded house to fix a bursting pipe. They just can't adapt to real-world physical chaos yet. And frankly, they won't be able to for decades. AI is just going to handle the 10%. The estimates, scheduling, and material calculations. But the core physical work, that's all human. Actually, the CEO of NVIDIA recently noted that plumbers and electricians will be the next American millionaires because of this intense automation-proof demand. That's exactly why master electricians and specialized plumbers are seeing massive salary spikes right now. If you want to enter this field, look into local trade apprenticeships. You literally earn while you learn, totally bypassing massive college debt. Moving right along to numbers 9 and 8, we have therapists and counselors alongside healthcare professionals. We group these together because they share a massive common denominator, and that is profound human empathy. The data from the U.S. Career Institute is just staggering here. When you look at projected job growth by 2032, nurse practitioners are expected to grow by nearly 46%, and physician assistants by almost 28%. Compare that to the 3% national average, and this is explosive growth. Why? Because medical roles require split-second physical judgment combined with deep, reassuring empathy. You just can't automate the comfort a nurse provides to a terrified patient. These roles easily cross into 6-figure salaries, and the demand is only accelerating as our populations age. Entering this field means completing certified nursing or PA programs, which honestly offer practically guaranteed job placement right now. And it's the exact same story for therapists, who boast an incredible AI resilience score of 98 out of 100. Therapy hinges on human work, reading nonverbal cues, shared history, meaningful silence, and complex trauma work. A machine doesn't have a soul. It can't understand the nuance of human grief. Sure, AI will step in to support these professionals with scheduling, billing, and outcome tracking, but that just frees up the humans to do what they do best: heal other humans. The earning potential here is fantastic, especially in private practice. If you're entering this field, double down on human psychology and let the AI handle your admin. Let's transition over to numbers 7 and 6, sales professionals and teachers and mentors. You might actually think sales and education are easy targets for AI. But let's look at B2B sales first. People buy from people they trust. AI cannot read a room, notice a client's subtle hesitation, or close a high-stakes deal over a dinner conversation. Top sales professionals have uncapped commission potential. You can enter this field today by mastering communication, negotiation, and emotional intelligence. And it's a very similar story for education. Teaching is 92% AI resistant. It requires warmth, discipline, and emotional role modeling. Sure,
AI can tutor a student on math equations or process test data instantly. But education is so much more than data transfer. When a child is struggling with confidence, you need a real human being to guide them. There's a massive growing demand for specialized educators and corporate mentors, offering highly stable career paths.
We are halfway through the countdown, landing at number 5. Here we have creative directors, authors, and high-level content strategists. I absolutely love this concept of the creative edge. Yes, generative AI tools can crank out copy, draft scripts, and generate images. But AI acts as a co-writer and idea generator. It processes matrix data. It basically regurgitates what's already been done. It lacks true imagination and lived experience. The entry-level, repetitive tasks might vanish, but high-level creative vision, that is irreplaceable. The human is the one who decides what is on-brand, what's culturally risky, or what's genuinely brilliant versus just passable. You are the director. AI is your assistant. To enter this space, you don't just learn a software suite. You study culture, psychology, and storytelling. That strategic vision commands top-tier salaries that an AI prompt engineer simply won't touch. Getting into the tech-heavy side, numbers 4 and 3, cybersecurity experts and AI engineers and integrators. Now, you might be wondering, won't AI just code itself? Well, eventually, yes, it might write a lot of its own basic code. But we desperately need humans to securely build, govern, and ethically integrate these systems into our society. Just look at the numbers. 83% of companies prioritize AI skills in their hiring, and there's a massive 56% wage premium for AI-savvy workers. AI literacy is essential across all fields now. Becoming an AI integrator, someone who knows exactly how to apply AI to solve real business problems, is one of the absolute most lucrative moves you can make right now. You can pivot into this by taking specialized certification courses and combining them with your existing industry knowledge. Coming in at number 2, leaders, decision makers, and crisis responders. This brilliantly illustrates the divide between calculation and courage. AI processing is phenomenal at data analysis, resource matching, and running simulations. But human leadership carries moral weight, focuses on trust building, and involves literally running into the fire. Whether it's a CEO navigating a massive corporate cultural trade-off or a firefighter deciding how to breach a burning building, humans follow people they trust. Disasters do not follow scripts, and AI cannot run into a fire to save a life. Courage, ethics, and trust are strictly human domains. The demand for clear-headed decision-makers spans every single industry, bringing massive executive earning potential for those who climb the ranks through proven reliability. Okay, we've made it, the number 1 most AI-proof role in the world. Let's unveil it. Number 1, human relationship builders and entrepreneurs. Vision and innovation require a human soul. This includes founders, high-stakes negotiators, community organizers, and visionary advisors. AI can optimize spreadsheets, generate business plans, and analyze market gaps all day long. But it takes human guts, sacrifice, and soul to actually dream up the next big thing. Think about a founder pivoting their entire company model, not because the data said to, but because they had a gut feeling about a shifting cultural trend. Innovation requires taking uncalculated risks, something algorithms are literally programmed to avoid. Entering this path doesn't require a specific degree, it requires immense resilience, networking, and a willingness to solve complex problems for other people. The financial upside here is literally limitless. Now that we've seen the top 10, let's talk about the biggest career mistake people are making right now. For decades, our education system rewarded the old way: memorization, doing repetitive tasks flawlessly, and routine data entry. The problem? That is exactly what AI does better and cheaper. It's high AI risk. The new way, the AI-proof way, requires shifting your entire focus to cultivating deep, human-centric soft skills. We're talking dynamic problem-solving, leadership, and emotional intelligence. If your job feels like you're acting like a robot, well, a robot will eventually take it. So how do you actually future-proof yourself before 2030? Follow this actionable 4-step upskilling framework. Number 1, adopt a growth mindset. The landscape is changing fast, and you need to adapt. Number 2, learn basic AI literacy. Understand how to prompt and how to use these tools in your specific industry. Number 3, cultivate those uniquely human soft skills we've been talking about: sales, critical thinking, empathy, relationship building. And number 4, pair them together. The absolute winning formula is pairing your irreplaceable human strengths with the sheer processing power of AI tools. Which brings us to this incredibly powerful reality check. AI won't replace people. People using AI will replace people who don't. It's a quote you'll probably hear often, and that's because it's the fundamental truth of this technological revolution. Technology is a tool for your empowerment, not just a threat to your livelihood. The future belongs entirely to those who adapt. And that wraps up our explainer. Now I want to hear from you. Which job on this list surprised you the most? And more importantly, which career are you preparing for in the AI era? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a discussion and take those steps today to future-proof your own career. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.